different animals exist. But one thing they have in common is that they're all made up of cells. Cells are microscopic. They're too small to see with the naked eye. Cheek cells are a typical animal cell and are easy to collect. Wipe them onto a slide. Place a cover slip over the top and they're ready to view under the microscope. These are 2 human cheek cells, magnified hundreds of times. All animal cells have a cell membrane, a thin outer skin. The tiny dense blob is the nucleus, the control centre of the cell. The cytoplasm, a jelly-like substance filling the cell, is where all the chemical reactions happen. The tiny specks are mitochondria. Their job is to release energy from glucose. At greater magnification, the mitochondria are like moving threads. These cheek cells look flat under the microscope. In reality, they're 3-dimensional. But not all cells look the same. Different cells have different jobs to do. Red blood cells carry oxygen around the body. Under a microscope, they look donut-shaped. This gives them a larger surface area for absorbing oxygen. Magnified thousands of times, their shape is even more distinct. Nerve cells have a completely different job to do. They transmit nerve impulses to and from the brain. So these cells are long and thin. The function of an animal's cell determines its structure. Sperm cells have long tails, which enable them to swim towards egg cells. Other cells combine to form tissues. This is muscle tissue. At greater and greater magnification, you can begin to see the individual cells. They join together to make stringy fibres. This tissue forms the inner surface of the large intestine. The cells here have a very different shape. The large intestine is designed to absorb excess water from the food passing through. So the cells are rounded and arranged to increase the surface area. Looking at a cross-section through the intestine, you can see how different tissues fit together. The top surface is folded and contains cells which produce enzymes to break down food. It's here that nutrients are absorbed into the bloodstream. Underneath is a layer of muscle tissue. This contracts and relaxes to move food along the digestive system. The human body is made of many different tissues, all working together to keep us alive. And the basic building block for each tissue is the cell.